Alright guys, and welcome back to the channel again. Tonight I'm back at home, finally getting out for the cod on my local mark, or marks I should say. It's a bit rough, like a tad rough tonight maybe, but we'll fish through it and see how we get on. Fishing 2 hours down to low water and 2 hours of the flood, and see how we get on. We had some big winds late on last night, going into late afternoon, which is why the sea's still up quite a lot. Like it's absolutely massive, to be fair. Maybe a little bit too big, to be fair, but it might drop as the night goes on. Like I'm just fishing with straight lug, and I've got a little bit of fresh crab as well. Reason being why I'm fishing while the sea's big like this is because like it can keep the dogfish down. Don't tend to get as many dogfish when the sea's big like this, like on the rocks, especially fishing in the heavy ground what I'm in now. I've got my camera stand and everything with me, but now and then you'll get like a big swell coming up, and I don't want it to knock me stand over or anything like. But I might put it down later as the tide ebbs out a bit more. Just gotta be careful with some of these swells because some of them are massive tonight, like. Hopefully there'll be some cod about. This is the first sea we've had this winter so far. I mean, it's the 1st of November today, and it's the first southwesterly we've had, like. So just making the most of it, because the winds have been constantly easterly. You don't know when we're going to get the next westerly wind, like. It's just been constantly easterly winds. I mean, it's perfect for the east coast, but absolutely rubbish for where I live. But there's some big swells, massive swells, like. But we'll plod away and see how we get on. Hopefully can catch a couple of codling, like. That's what we're hoping for tonight. Doesn't matter how big they are, as long as I can get my first one possibly off the west coast for the winter. As I say, it's the 1st of November, so and this is the first big sea we've had so far this winter. So we'll make the most of it and see how we get on. Might not catch out, well, cod that is, but may as well give it a go. Got good bait as well, so if there is fish there, we will catch. Well, the chance might catch them, like. Just want this swell. This swell just needs to die down just a touch for this mark. I mean, you do want it big on this mark, but not like life-threatening big, because there has been a couple of swells that's managed to creep its ass up the rocks, like. Just got to be careful. I'll keep well back, and if I get a fish on, I mean, we don't catch big cod over this side really, so they can just bump them over the boulders, to be fair. So yeah, I'm just fishing with pulley rigs, about maybe 10-inch pulley rig, 3/0 to 2/0 Termas hooks, 80-pound rig body, and I've actually got a 100-pound hook length just in case you hook a conger or something as well, you know, because obviously you've got crab, so I have a chance to catch the conger on crab, like. We'll see how we get on. About maybe an hour before low water, this mark tends to produce the fish. Sometimes it can come on with a bang, sometimes there's absolutely nothing. So just gotta wait and see, I guess. It's a lovely mark, like. It's where I grew up with my granddad. Just massive boulders, basically. Surprisingly, well, not surprisingly actually, I'm the only hooligan out on these rocks tonight. I mean, anglers might come out later on there, but I have my own set times to fish these marks and when I've had fish, so just go with what I know and see what happens. Probably fishing into about 25 feet of water, like, still. for a low water mark, it's very, very deep. That's why you're getting these massive swells. Try and break my light up and see if you can see them. Here's some crackers out there tonight, like massive. So I'm going to put you down on my camera stand, guys, and I'll report back if there's any action or if there's any bites at least, anyways. So catch you in a bit. Right, guys, a lot of persistence pays off. It's been bad for weed, like the weed's been horrendous. Struggling to fish through, to be. Just managed a nice little mop there, about £3 or something like that, maybe a little bit bigger. Just on crab and fresh worm, fresh crab, fresh worm. I had a bite previous to it, like could have been the same fish, I suppose, like, but at least we haven't blanked. It's my first cod over the west. Sorry about that, guys, my phone cut out there for some stupid reason. As I was saying, it's my first cod over the west coast this year, well, this winter. So good start. As I said, it's a struggle tonight, like, because it's been really hard fishing with the swells and that. So there you go, nice cod fish, about £3. Just my camera's knackered, camera stand's knackered again. 1 second. Alright, guys, what a night it's been. Yeah, I've just been getting battered by weed. It's been absolutely horrendous. I've just managed to cod there, about £3, just on fresh crab and fresh lug. There we are. So it's my first one of the season on the west coast. So nice to get things started at least, anyways. I think I had a bite the cast before I got this fish, and it never come back, to be honest. That was just on fresh lug, but there we go. So nice. It's actually kind of kelpy-ish, this cod. I'm going to give it maybe another hour and see how we get on. Not a bad stamp the fish, like, but it's the only one I've had. But honestly, it's been horrendous for weed. Like, it's been an absolute joke, to be fair. So I can't get much videoed, unfortunately, because the conditions are a bit brutal. So I'm just fishing on big boulders as well. It's hard work. It's really hard work. If people are here, they would understand what I mean. Like, and there's loads of weeds. It's just crazy. But there you go, guys. Nice on there, about £3. Lovely. So I'll let you know, guys, if there's any more action. But as I said, the video end's not going to be much because conditions are brutal. So I'll catch you in a bit. Well, everyone, I'm finally back in my car now. It's one of them sessions where I went to get back in the car and here I am. It was just full of weed all the time, man. I couldn't do much recording because I was having to hold the rod, and yeah, there was way too much weed. Like, made it a very hard session, like, and I'm absolutely knackered as well. Also, I've got my heart monitor on as well, so it's a bit like all my bits and bobs are attached, like, to my chest, and there's a wire going down. And every time I put the rod in, like, down my, like, lower area, it kept getting caught on the wire. It was bloody, it was absolutely annoying. Like, comes off tomorrow anyway, so it's not too bad. But at least I managed my first West Coast cod of the winter. It's about three and a bit or something like that. I'm sure I had 2 other bites. I definitely had a bite before the cast. I got that one, and I had a bite a few casts later, because, like, it flooded, like, it flooded and then slack line, and I thought, was that waves or was it a bite? But it looked like a bite to me, like. And when I pulled in, my hooks had, like, went back on themselves, if you know what I mean. So it's like, picked the bait, it's had the bait in its mouth, and it's somehow got the hooks back to front. I don't know how it's done it. I've had it a few times over the years, but not much. And then weed came on again, so that knackered the session up, basically. The sea was a bit too big, but after today, like it swings back around easily. So this was the only window of opportunity that I had to fish. So I took the opportunity and got a fish and I got a cod anyway. So I'll have that either tomorrow or the next day for my tea. Got some nice fillets off it, like it was very thick fillets on that one, for a £3 fish, like very thick fillets. But I don't know if you can hear, the rain's absolutely pounding now, like I'm got them back in the car. So yeah, so that's all to report for this session, guys. Hopefully I'll be out next week sometime targeting cod again. I think there's some Westleys again coming next week, so I'll be out then at some point doing something anyways. So yeah, so very short video, guys. Apologise for not getting much in, but see, for the lads who fish rocks and beaches all over the country, you'll know what I mean. If you're going to try and record and there's heavy weed on makes it impossible to fish, like. So yeah, so so I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna drive home now, guys. 5 minute drive, 10-minute drive tops. So I hope you enjoyed it, and please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. See you later.